https:// バラバラ。ヨートベコム、ウォッチ。あーだこうだ。
えーっと。
https:// ライブ。ニカビデオ JP、WATC、あーだこうだ。おいいいっす。どん、もう。
あ、チーズです。さくらちゃんありがとうね。さくらちゃんいつもありがとうね。
やっぱり、丸亀うまいわ、わら。
マジでもうちょっとカエルちゃんも5月1日に突撃して写真撮ってくるわ、証拠の。ちょっとうんこ。何送ってきたの？また380円のかけうどんに無料の天かすとあれで天かすとネギで怒られたみたいな。
黒玉うどん。
豪華なもん食ってんな。そんなお金あるの？そんなお金あるの？普通のかけうどんじゃないの？卵ついちゃってるとか豪華なんだけど。なんか詐欺でお年寄りからお金いっぱい稼いじゃったから余裕あるわみたいな。
ネギを2回山盛
2回、なんか最近さ、丸亀って言ってないんだけど、ネギってどういう風に置いてあったっけ？普通に皿に、トングみたいなもんっていうか、スプーンとかで自分で好きなだけかけてねってことじゃなかったっけ？ 2 回ってどういうこと？まさか、出てる分を全部入れて、すいません、なくなったんですけど、とか言ってもう1回とかじゃないよね、まさか。どういう風に置いてある今。キャンペーン。
タッパーみたいな容器にたくさん入ってる。
そうだよね。それをまさか2タッパー入れたとかじゃないよね。まさかだけど。あれどっからだっけ？新しいマップ行きたい。そのタッパーに入ってるの2回入れたわけじゃないよね。
スプーンタッパーの半分くらい取ったよ。
1回でタッパー、2回っていうのはなんかスプーンみたいなのでドバッと入れて、ドバッと入れたらタッパーの半分ぐらいなくなったみたいな、そういうことか。じゃあちょっとカエルちゃんも今度真似してくるわ。でも天かすはあんまり入れすぎちゃうとくどくなりそうだよね。ネギはたくさん入れてもいいと思うけど、天かすはあんまり入れすぎると。っていうか、天かす入れすぎると汁なくなるだろう。入れりゃいいのか、自分で。汁って入れたい放題だよね、確かね。自分で入れてね、みたいなね。でも、天かすで汁なくなるやん。キモくなっちゃうよ。
ついも増やせる。
うん、そうだよね、確かね。ご自由にどうぞっつってね。そういやなんかさ、北方領土の近海でさ、なんか日本の観光船がさ、沈没したらしいんだけどさ、絶対ロシアがやったよな。俺はそう思うんだけど。なんかあんまテレビでそういう話出ないよね。なんか船が沈没したとかさ、言ってるけど。カエルちゃんの分析したところによると、ロシアの国境警備隊とかが銃撃してきたんじゃないかと思うんだけど。絶対なんか経済制裁にさ、対する反発だよね。なんかそんな気がするわ。つゆとネギ無限増やしてネギだけ食ってる。
ロシアもうどん食えなくなってイライラしてる。
そうなのかね。やっぱそれのせいで やっぱりそうなのかね、丸亀製麺食えない。そうだよね、ロシア店閉まったもんね、丸亀。なんか勝手に営業してるらしいけどね。家族の死、ミッション。どこかな、これは。End of the line.
She came home.
Carlyle's lost an empire. You fall hard enough, you tend to be reminded of what truly matters.
なんか船体に亀裂が入ってるだの、どうのこうのっつ
The
ってね。
end of the line.
なんかニュースで今日
You
騒
ready
いで
for
たわ。
this?
Are you? Who will you be without a score to settle?
I guess the world's most wanted
金ないのかな、やっぱり。ちょっとね、船は所有したことがないからね、クルーザーとかね、持ってないからね。船の修理にいくらかかるとかわかんないわ。
So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlyle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlyle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her.
さあ、何人殺せばいいのかな。
Carlyle descends from
ロ
an
シアに
ancient
プーチン
line
を
of
殺しに行
warrior
きたいんだけど。
aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlyle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II at this very house, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
It began here, and it ends here. Talk about poetic.
One more thing.
このババアを
According to
殺し
our
に行けばいいの
intel,
かな。
Carlyle keeps a case file on the Constant. Information that may be helpful in his recapture, so don't leave the estate without it.
Right. Happy hunting, 47. See you on the other side.
よくわかんないけど、今回はばあさん一人か。調査ファイルを探す。なんかいらんもんがあんな。アレクサ・カーライルがアーサー・エドワーズに関する調査ファイルをまとめた。手に入れるべきだ。なんか余計なことせないかんのか。まあ、何持っていこうかな。コイン、アイヤーいらないな。ロックピックでしょ。ロックピック持って。ロックピックですね。ロックピック。コインはいらないかな。なんか毒注射でも持っていこうかな。コインはいらないからね。何持っていこうかな。オート毒入り注射器。これにするか。よし。OK。Let's go。サクサクっと。サクサクっとぶっ殺して。サクサクっとぶっ殺して。
Thornbridge Manor, the Carlyle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlyle and her three adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson, and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlyle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlyle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
昔の、なんかいいバイク乗ってんじゃん。何これ。なんか結構かっこいいバイクだな。俺、バイク乗ってみたいよね。こんなバイク乗ってんの。結構かわいい感じだね、これ。250cc ぐらいかな、大きさ的にね。バイク乗ってみたいよね。免許持ってないわ。え？なんかまずいのか、これ言ったら。早速なんかおるな、変なのが。さて。なんかよくわかんないけど、とりあえずマップ見て、ここから侵入して、このお屋敷ですかね。ここにターゲットいるね。アレクサ。これ裏庭かな？ 2 階、3階、4階構造ですね。OK。OK。さあ、どっから潜入しようかな。どっから侵入しようかな。まあ、とりあえず最初に見つけたミッションストーリー。あれ？あ、いけないんだ、ここ。じゃあ適当にね、この辺から入り込んでね。私立探偵の後をつける。あ、やべ、なんか、なんか、なんか門番いたけど、こんな簡単に侵入できたら、門番の意味ねえよな。ガバ警備じゃねえかよ。結構隠れるとこいっぱいあるね。
I know I oughtn't say anything, but I'm so relieved you're here. Everything's just so strange.
ターゲットがいる。
Funeral and then she turns up alive.
こんななんかライフル持ってきたら簡単に終わりそうじゃない？
And all this security. I've never seen the place guarded like this. And I dare say I don't like it at all.
Oh, by the way, I told Kate about this tech.
誰もいねえ
Well,
な。
I thought she'd be mad at me, but she just thanked me. Said she understood the position I was in. We had a really good talk about it.
What did I tell you? She's a sensible woman. And that stuff from your ex was like manipulation 101.
I know.
I just need to check.
That's a bit excessive. I guess I thought she was gonna read into them
Considering
and
the fact
freak
that I
out.
spotted no less than two
Them
routes
have
to
done
get
something
inside the
to
house unseen.
You know what I'm doing,
really
sir.
did a
Don't worry
number
about
on
that.
なんかボディチェック受けてんな。私立探偵の後をつける。
Strange.
さあ、どこから行こうかな。なんかいっぱいあるな。お邪魔します。ちょっとお着替えしたいな。誰かいるか？あ、ロックピック持ってきてよかったね。屋敷のマスターキー。なんかいきなりいいもん、いいね、いいね。いきなりいいもんゲットしたわ。あ？サカリーの半分焼かれた日記。
That appears to be a half-burned diary belonging to Zachary Carlyle. It says he and Madame Carlyle murdered their older brother 46 years ago, and that Mr. Fernsby helped them cover it up. He was planning to confess it all. Interesting.
致死性の毒入り身、なんかいろいろあるね。あ、こっちはね、鏡か。入れるようになってますね、ここね。ミスター・ファービンズのリフト。ちょっと、そろそろお着替えしたいんだけど。
Gentleman. He gave me his coat and all.
Rosie, you need to forget about Patrick. No good's gonna come of it.
ちょっと着替えるか。あ、投げるもんないな。投げるもんないかな。
I heard some of the delivery people were unhappy with the security at the gate. Safely left. She never misses a step. Gossiping and work.
I cannot accept when people are just throwing things around like this.
あ、女の方が来んの。
41 guests will attend the funeral.
Got it.
女の方が来たらあかんやろ。え？なんかすごい音したけど。OK。私立探偵の後か。あ、じゃあこっちからか。私立探偵に変装する。
You always led by example rather than by words and meaningless gestures.
どこで変装しようかな。あ、ここ良かったな、今。
What did that person do to deserve a smack in the head like that?
なんか見られてんな。
Climbing trees is supposed to be your area of expertise.
Hey, you! Get your hands in the air! Show me your hands!
Hands in the sky! I mean it!
なぜ入ったし。まあいいわ。
If you're dressed like a Detective 47, you might as well act the detective. I suggest you go talk to the butler.
執事に話しかける。執事はどこかな？
have any ID on the suspect?
Mr. Whitman, are you ready to inspect the crime scene now?
Show yourself, punk!
I am.
Be a
Very well.
man for
If
crying
you'll follow
out
me,
loud!
sir.
なんか右でギャーギャーギャーギャー言ってんな。
I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to
あ、なん
remind
か
you
立派なシャンデリア
of
があ
the
り
brutal
ますね。
consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
You're invading my personal space.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this.
サッカリーの寝室を調査する。どこが寝室なのかな。なんか上行けそうだね。
Why don't you use your camera to
誰か
scan
死ん
the
どるや
dead
ん。
body, 47?
え？死んでますけど。
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant.
ザカリーの遺体。自分のベッドで亡くなっているのを発見さ。
Poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
なんか孤独死とかもこんな感じなのかな。
Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity. Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal.
まだ調査しなきゃいけないのかな、俺は。これ登れないんだ。おお、隠し扉。
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside.
隠し扉。隠し部屋とかいいよな。
A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
30分延長しました。
あれ？ターゲットはどこ行ったのかな？ああ、上か。これはどっから下に降りれるのかな？立派なお屋敷ですね。下か。こんな豪邸に住んでみたいわ。
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I've prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
Mr. Fernsby clearly didn't commit the murder, but I think you have enough evidence to convince Madame Carlyle he did. Maybe you should tell him you are ready to present your findings.
6個中5個の。あ、なんかもう1個探さないかんかったのかな、これ。ザカリーの寝室6個中5個の手がかり発見。なんか2個なんか1個探さないかんかったのかな。
So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47?
あ、まだいいのかな、これ。
Means an opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps you prefer searching the manor for clues first? Unless, of course, you want to do some more detecting, 47?
容疑者を尋問し関心のある場所。どこにおんの、そんな人。この探偵はどこに入ってもなんか不法侵入とかにはならないんだね。なんか出とるか、行きましょう。
Stop pacing, for God's sake, Emma.
Why don't we get any kind of explanation? It's bloody rude.
この人が容疑者なんだ。
Making us come here to play funeral and then show up like
何人
nothing's
かお
the
るけど。
least bit strange.
Don't get your knickers all twisted.
I'm telling you, she's not fit to be in charge anymore.
Gregory Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Anything else you want to pry from my intricate intellect?
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach? Huh. Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle, but who could blame him? The only company he had was his rare plants and mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger ball. He's better off dead. Is that all? Not very...
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing, really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
Emma Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Is that all?
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His
何人か
presence
こんな
was
ことしなきゃい
always
けないのか
awkward.
な。
But how do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Anything else you want to know?
疑いありとか出てんだけど。疑いありとか。ああ、もしかしてこいつら、全員探さなきゃいけないのかな。
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
なんか向こうの中庭とかもなんかいんのかな。上にもいそうだしな。
Bad news, I'm afraid. We don't have any excuses. Ethel looks everywhere.
Got to be kidding. No power, no work.
Oh, Madam Carlyle will be furious. She expects the family.
今ミッションストーリー中だよね。
Yeah, keep it real.
Bones can't take much more of this.
No need to go to the
他に
gym
話
after
を
a day
聞け
like
そうな
this.
やつは
Not that I was planning to, though.
いなそうだな。建物の中かな。
I don't believe for a second Zachary committed suicide. We'd only just run through his plan for the spring seedlings yesterday.
Yes, sure. But he was upset believing his sister was dead.
I'd say worried about how things would be handled with Gregory and Emma crossing over. I don't know any trade.
Broken lab equipment. It looks like it was recently used, though.
いい音質だな。
Such a bunch of old junk. Must be 100 years old at least. I don't know how the...
Phil, did you find out that the vote was
いたいたいたい
notarized?
た。
But how the hell did that happen? No, we all signed it. I gave it to him in person.
He says he got it notarized at the very same time.
Go to their office and ask the sheriff
best they've got. Tell her you want to see the records. Don't take no for an answer. And call me as soon as you've got them. Thanks, Phil. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Rebecca Carlyle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 9:15. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer?
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Eduardoか。あと2、3人探さなあかんのかな、これ。
Token to Madame Carlyle's daughter.
Rebecca? Yes. She's insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had the other one? Why I gave it to her, that sort of thing. You did make sure she didn't see you give the other one to the butler?
Of course.
なんか違うっぽいな。
Greetings, sir.
2階とかかな。
Yo, Anne, what's up?
あ、いたいた。
Relax, man. I said I'd get you money.
いちいちみんな電話しとるな。
Jeez, and how's that my fault? Calm the fuck down, Ant. You know I'm good for it. I'm a Carlyle. I'm made of money. Just lean back and enjoy the interest. Meanwhile, go and have Sorry, man, but you're just making me feel a little uncomfortable now. Okay?
電話やめて。
You know I'm good for it. I'm a Carlyle. I'm made of money. Just lean back and enjoy the interest. Meanwhile, go and have some drinks on me. No, Christ, I'm gonna hang up. Let's talk when you calm the fuck down.
Patrick Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Elaine, give us some privacy, would you? Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my...
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy as hell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexei used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him. Then suddenly, he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary in these circles. So, is that it?
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
No. I reckon Zachary topped himself. I know I would have. Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby.
なんかこれ調査ファイルの場所さえ分かったらそこ終わりそうだな。あと2人ぐらいかな。おお、銃がめっちゃガラスを割る。銃がめっちゃ並んどるやん。
I shouldn't gossip, but that Emma woman is a tad too busy for my taste.
What is it now?
She scolded Mary for not making the bed the way she prefers it. So unfair. She's just discovered Zachary's dead.
上行くか。おっと、いたいたいたいた。
Professor Edward Carlyle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'll never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. Anything else I can do to help?
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. We were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff, all the company he had. If that's all,
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning? Or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy? And Mother will surely have strong opinion on it afterwards. I can't breathe. Excuse me.
アリバイ確定。こいつが一匹おらんのか。
Yes. Long, diligent. Remember when I
階段は階段。あ、だった。
Please stay back.
この人めっちゃいろいろ動けていいな。
That is the door to Rebecca's room.
That American lawyer in the small office.
みんな入れるやん。
I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
.でかい屋敷だな。
Looking good today, sir.
めっちゃどこでも入ってきるやんこの人。ここダメなんだ。
Aaron Ford Jr.
あの部屋だけダメなんだ。怪しいな。あ、これさっきのババアのとこやん。なんもないよね、取り忘れたもんとかね。一方通行なんだな。あ、閉まるんだ。あ、開くんだ。
Clever girl, Rebecca.
That is Alexa Carlyle, unofficial leader of the Provenance Partners and last one to be alive.
Why do you think he's here?
I think solicitors are mother's favorite kind of people. Can't remember ever having
That door leads to Emma and Gregory's room.
使うとか出ないのかなこれ。なんもないっすね。
Incredibly dangerous situations, right? Shootouts and hostage negotiations.
Time, Gregory. I'll wait till everybody is here.
And I certainly wouldn't want to. So I think. Yeah, you said.
Yeah, same.
なんかやってんじゃん。
What is it with me? I can't stop torturing myself over a
Ben
cute
か。
face. It's just a smile.
広すぎて迷子だわ。
You want to check on that undertaker in charge of the funeral? I got word he's upset with Madam Carlyle.
I vetted him thoroughly. He's good.
もう一個上行けんかったっけ。
Do not disturb me with your petty.
こっから行けるのか。
Hello, sir.
この部屋は入っちゃダメなんだよね。
Hey, Ron, did Yates mention
ダ
anything
メなん
about
だ
the...
な。
Sorry, sir, can't let you through here. Not happening. Sir, you're trespassing. That's good, sir. Keep going.
ダメなんだね。ちょっと着替えるしかねえな。まあ、とりあえずあいつ殺すか。とりあえずあいつ始末
How
す
are
る
you
か。
today, sir?
What is going on? Not now, Rebecca. I thought I made that clear. Yes, now.
Something's really wrong. I started digging and I can see that a lot of our mandates are void. Financial decisions revoked and a freeze on
Rebecca.
And then you give me that token for the vault in London. But only one of two. You need to explain.
The token for the bank vault is just a contingency measure. I doubt you'll need it. I am working very hard to figure everything out. I need you to back off and trust that I'm in control. I have contingency plans and will make sure that you get information, useful, factual information when I have it. But for now, I need time to focus.
Business as usual then. You are cold, Mother. And alone. By choice.
このおばさん、どっちに行くのかな。話終わったら。
Don Yates, Alexa Carlyle here.
え、お前いいところにおらん？お前さ、いいとこにおるよな。
So, I demand that you return my call ASAP. Send.
That's Madam Carlyle taken care of. Time to get the file on Arthur Edwards.
あ、でもなんかミッションストーリー失敗って出てんな。殺しちゃダメか。殺さない方がいいのかな。
Only one of two. You need to explain.
The token for the bank vault is just a contingency measure. I doubt you'll need it.
どうしよっかな。
Could you be more cryptic?
I am working.
こっちの左の方行ってないな。まだこっち行ったもんな。こっち行ってねえな。
Working very hard to figure everything out. I
左
need
の
you
方
to
だ。
back off and trust that I'm in control. I have contingency plans.
ってない空間はどっち？こっちか。
30分延長しました。
いやでも容疑者とかはいなそうだな。話聞けそうなやつは。
I hope I die in the autumn. I love autumn. Madam Carlyle is dead, so there is no funeral.
I doubt that's true, though. He was here when the safe in Madame Carlyle's office was repaired last week. He had to carry some heavy bolt to the top floor. He complained about back pain for the entire weekend.
A safe in Madame Carlyle's office. I bet that's where she keeps the file on Arthur Edwards.
Seriously, Denton? What a knob.
You look tanned.
他に行ってないとこないよな。
Last week at her Cyprus estate. Am I right?
That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office.
Alice tell you what Emma did?
President at the Society of Rewarded Special.
On top of everything, Rosie thinks she's in love with young Patrick. I mean, that's a breaking heart happening if I ever saw one. And that detective asked to come here. We're all...
So,
全員話聞いたような気がするんだけどな。あと行ってない空間つったら上しかないな。
Excuse me, sir. Seems like you're not cleared to come through here. Sorry.
ここ行けないもんな。 あいつこっち見てるかな。あの位置なら気づかないか。気づいてんな。どうしようかな。
Hello, sir.
Hi there.
この部屋入りてえな。これ誰もいないっすね、ここね。
Okay.
あ、でも私立探偵に変装するって書いてあるな。この格好なら入ってもいいんだな。
Hi, hon. Yeah, well, I don't feel.
Hi there. Is my shift over already?
About that promotion I thought might be coming my way. Yeah, well, don't count on it. This is a shit assignment. No, I didn't expect this. Yates didn't even warn me, and now he doesn't return my calls. I just wish I was home. I love you too.
特になんもなさそうだけどね。隠し部屋多すぎでしょ、この。やっ ぱり私立探偵でないとダメなのか。わからんな。全員1階におるのかな。あ、なんか光った光った。やっと光ったけど。4メートル。ん？あ、この人か。
Rosie, tell me what you did last night.
I'm in trouble, aren't I? I spent the evening with Patrick. We met after dinner and I went home at 1 in the morning. He said he needed someone real to talk to. When he looks at you, it makes you feel like the center of the universe, like a real princess.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Any strangers outside the house?
No, we saw no one outside, except Patrick's mother, Emma. We were sitting on the bench behind the greenhouse talking when she came out and we had to hide. You won't tell her about me and Patrick, will you? She'd insist Madame Carlyle fire me, I'm sure of it.
What?
You're not gossiping, Ethel.
No, Mr. Fernsby.
Good.
ミスター・ファンズビーっていうのはこいつはどっかにおるはずなんだけど。こいつどこにおんのよ。
Dreadful woman, Emma. She's threatened half the staff that things will have to change once I'm in charge. We're all just relieved Madame Carlyle is well, and Emma won't be moving in.
All things do eventually come to an end, Ethel.
I'm ready to present my conclusion to Madame Carlyle.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
え？
Did Alice tell you what Emma did when she arrived?
What is it now?
She scolded Mary for not making the bed the way she preferred.
この人どこいるのこれ。この変な女どこ行ったんかな。
How are you, sir?
この人何急に歩いてどこ行くのこの人。こっち行けないよね、この格好。
Hello there, sir.
あれ行けるんだ。どうなってんのこれ。
This is Madame Carlyle's office. Please step inside.
I can't forget his eyes. So swollen, it didn't even look like Zachary. I've never seen a dead body before.
不法侵入とか出とったけど。
Your detective skills have gained you access to the
なんかミッ
lion's
ション
den,
ストーリー完了した
47.
ぞ。
Now, go claim your reward.
よくわかんないけどいいや。
So, Mr. Whitmer, you've reached a conclusion. Take a seat.
How are you?
なんかガード硬いなぁ。3匹もボディーガードおるけど。3匹どころかそこに4匹もおるけど。これダメなんだ、ここ。
Hey, how you doing?
Mr. Whitmer, this is taking it beyond the limits of my patience. I have other things to see to. Please come and get me when you are ready.
.しまった、行っちゃったな。今これで殺せばよかったな。調査ファイルを探すって書いてあるけど、こういうどこかに何かあるのかな。
Talk to Mr. Fernsby. He's in charge of the staff.
Can't be too careful. Part of the job.
紙。とりあえず、どうしよっかな。なんで変装がバレたって出てんだろう。ちょっと警備員の格好がいいな。
Do you know if any new staff has started within the last week? Not that I'm aware. Just want to keep Madam Carlyle safe.
ここ入りたいな。よし。
Hello, this is Cassandra Cox, Edward's ex-wife. I don't know what's going on at your house, but Edward is losing it again.
He seems to believe Lexington has come back from the dead, and that he has to write the eulogy for some make-believe funeral event. I still have the restraining order on him, so whoever gets his message now that Lexington is dead, let's get him under control. Otherwise, I see no other way.
これ一番上なのかな。もう一個上行けそうだけどね。 なんか開いた。
Peculiar icons above the safe. I wonder if they might be some sort of a code. Maybe have a look around the office, 47.
番号わかんねえな。うん。ちょっとね、金庫の番号とかわかんないよな。調査ファイルを探すってここに入ってんだな。ちょっと番号わかんないよな。
It's a hell of a uniform you got there, guy.
あ、ここ入っちゃいけないとこだよね。怪しいな。なんだここは。金庫の番号はね、わかんないよね。ちょっとわからんな、これは。
30分延長しました。
インペルフィリエッグ。これはなんか書いてあるのかな。別に何か書いてあるわけじゃないんだな。なんか割れたけど。なんか上行けそうですね。ああ、これはあれか。そこの上に行っただけか。あ、ここに来ただけか。これはわからんな。 からんな。
Good work, 47. That's the file on Arthur Edwards secured. Time to take care of Madame Carlyle.
Alright, どこ行った？蔵。
Clams up when I try to get an explanation. Not even an apology. I mean, believing our mother dead is not exactly how I'd like to spend the week, and then she shows up like that. I nearly shat myself. I mean, she really topped her usual feisty self this time.
Well, I don't know why you're so upset.
Do you realize how much I've had to deal with because of her sudden death?
Never
done an honest day's work in your life.
Obviously, it's all a major cock-up. The first I've ever seen.
Looking good, man. Looking good.
どこ行くかなあいつ。あ、なんかいいところに。あ、なんかいいところに来たな。
Don Yates, Alexa Carlyle here. You need.
Mission complete. Well done, 47.
あ、遠くない？すっごい遠いんだけど。
47. They're everywhere. Go, get out! It's the Constantine. Shit!